Hi, this is Monty from Moat Park Vehicles and welcome to another one of our videos on our part exchange clearance cars. We don't have too many of them, but we've had one or two. Please excuse if it's a little bit muffled. I've got just getting over a slight cold. So I wanted to tell you a bit about this car and what a part exchange clearance means. So it's a 2009 Peugeot 207 1.6 VTI Sport. Okay, so it's got slightly different alloy wheels, slightly different interior, front fog lamps, etc., that type of thing. She's in grey. I can't remember the colour of this particular grey, but she's got a charcoal grey and a black interior. And I'll give you a more detailed view very shortly. All I've done is wash the car, haven't even hoovered it up, done anything like that, just been far too busy. But the main reason about the video is to try and explain to you what a part exchange clearance actually means. And this is going to sound really harsh, and if you've read my description on my advert, when cars come into you that you've taken in part exchange, not my normal retail cars that I'll tend to sell. So, all right, that one there is gentleman who owns the car wash. That's his car there. We have like 13 plates, 65 plates. We've got, what do we got here? We've got 12 plates, 13 plate, 67 plate, 65 plate, 65, 12, 62, and you can see these are not cars that I generally sell. Now, what does a part exchange clearance mean? And that's what you really want to know. It means that the cars are going to be sold without any warranty, and this is the harsh bit. They are effectively have to be invoiced out for spares or repairs with all known faults. Now, the previous owners had the car for 5 years, she serviced it, etc., that type of thing, but because we know there's certain faults on the vehicle, we can't put a warranty on it. It's like having a bad back and then going for private, to a private hospital and declaring you haven't got a bad back. Can't sell this car with the faults that I know that are on it and give you a warranty. But the good thing is, this is at half of the price it should be. Auto Trader tells me this car is based around £1,900 to sell with the mileage. It's got 90,000 miles, just under 90,000 miles on the clock. And Auto Trader, I think this is 1981. So our price is going to be roughly half that. Okay. So, what do I know that's wrong with the car? Well, straight away, and I'll show you inside. And again, we're going to valet the car. I've only sort of given it a quick clean. The one thing that I do know that's wrong with the car is the ABS light comes on. Now, I believe it is a sensor. Not too sure. We don't check all these cars. You know, when they come in, we don't plug them in or anything like that. These part exchange clearance cars, no. With some paperwork there, I think it's the passenger side rear sensor that needs replacing. We know the air conditioning doesn't work. Now, it could be, and this car's got climate control. Now, bear in mind, we are going to have this all hoovered up and cleaned up in here, so I do apologise. It has got climate control. It might be a simple regas, but it might be a condenser or a compressor or something like that that's on the car that needs replacing. The only other thing I've noticed on it, first gear is a little bit noisy when you sort of pull away, but again, that's my opinion. Have a drive of it. I find it's a little bit noisy. So if you look at it, my point of view, if I'm selling this car at £1,000 as opposed to nearly £2,000, I would probably spend another £600-700 getting this car to the condition that I'd want to sell it in and be happy to sell it in. But majority of my cars tend to be lowish mileage. Volvo, for instance, got 39,000 miles. Mini here, 38,000. SLK there, 31,000. These cars here, the Adam and the Vauxhall, the Adam and the VW, they've got under 40,000 miles each. So I tend to keep cars that are generally low mileage. Now, we do not mechanically check any of these part exchange clearance cars. By all means, if you want to bring a mechanic with you, I've driven the car. I've probably put about 20 miles on it. It's absolutely fine, drives absolutely fine. Drives what a £1,000 car would drive like anyway. So the bits I know that are not working is the ABS sensor. So you get an ABS light when you start the car up. I know the air conditioning is not working, and I know it's a little bit noisy in first gear. But apart from that, got a few little digs here and there, a few little tiny little dents. I don't know if you can see it on there. A few little scratches, but it's to be expected, really. it is to be expected. It will just be a cheap car that's going to do someone for the next few months. Now the MOT on this car runs out, I think, in about 3 months time, sometime in December. Again, you've got a few little dents here and there, a few little light scratches, maybe where the previous owner was parking out by a bush, that type of thing. Now guys, please don't expect a brand new car, and I'm hoping that you do read the advert in full and you do watch my video, because I try and tell you how it is. And if you read my reviews, I'll just be upfront and honest with you. Garages do sell these cars and just call them part exchange clearances. You, the public, do not know what that really means till you go and buy the car, or something goes wrong, or you're sitting there with the guy selling you the car. You ask them about warranties and they say no, there isn't any. This car will not come with any warranty. It will be sold as a part exchange clearance for spares or repairs with all known faults. Okay, cannot give you a warranty with this car because all of the faults that I've spoken to you about would be covered under the warranty. You could buy this car, put a warranty on it, you know, 30 days later you phone out the warranty company and claim the ABS issue, the air conditioning issue, the gearbox issue, which would all be covered. But you are buying a car at half the recommended retail price. Anyway, I appreciate you've sat through a 6.5 minute video. Thank you very much. If you are interested in the car, please don't hesitate to give me a call, send me a text, email, and we'll respond to you as quickly as possible. Many thanks. Bye bye.